Hey, what is up? What's happening? What's going on? Ray Higdon here. Super excited. Coming at you hot from Salt Lake City. Actually, coming at you quite cold. It's chilly here. It's like 28 or something this morning. Like, what the heck? How do you live up here? Florida guy. And so I hope you're doing well. I'm super excited to do this. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're coming in from. What's up, Miranda? Miranda in the house. What's up? Who else we got? John P. Yeah. Awesome. So I got a couple really cool things going on. We got this exciting adventure tonight, and then tomorrow I'm on the Money Is podcast. Has anyone heard of that? Have you heard of that? It's like a big deal. Gary Vaynerchuk has been on there. Grant Cardone, bunch of rock stars have been on it, and I'm going to be on it tomorrow. It's a 4-hour experience. I've never had a 4-hour podcast experience, but it should be awesome. What's up, David? And then on Saturday, I'm being featured at the Platform Mastermind with Pete Vargas and Grant Cardone and a bunch of other rock stars. Stormy's on there, and so it's going to be. That's going to be pretty cool, right? That's Saturday. Going to be nice. Anyone heard of it? I'm curious. Money is. All right. So let's get the party started. So if you would like, feel free to click that share button. I'm going to be going through our latest findings on what's working to grow your network marketing business the fastest. And so I'm going to be talking a little bit. I'm going to cover, talk about Facebook Reels, talk about TikTok, talk about all kinds of stuff, and I want to make it happen for you. Now, I'm going to make sure that I am working technology-wise. What's up, Isabella? What's going on? Gene, Paul. All right. So yeah, feel free to click that share button, and we will make it happen. Let's get the party started. All right. Here we go. So I am going to expertly share my screen, and it's going to show perfectly, and it's going to be incredible. It's going to be amazing. All right, share screen. We're just going to do entire screen because last time I had an issue with this. And so here we go. All right. So I'm going to share with you the fastest way to grow your network marketing business today. And I really believe this, and you don't have to be an influencer. So during this class, you're going to learn how to get more sales signups than you've ever gotten before using social media. So this is for the network marketer with a big desire to grow your team, make more money, help your team do the same. And, hey, maybe you're a bit unsure on what strategies to implement, on how to start, how to get going. And we want to show you how to do that. Who it's not for. Who I used to be. That's who it's not for. Someone who has all the answers already, but no money in the bank. Anyone know anyone like that? I'm gonna pull up on my phone so I can see your comments. I want to make sure I can see them. 1 second. Almost. Oh no, that's the wrong button. I want to see your comments. And so, but yeah, that used to be me. I was the guy with all the answers in the bank, like, oh, you shouldn't do it that way. You should do it this way. It's not for. And but I had no money in the bank. Why am I giving anyone answers? Right? It makes no sense. And so if you're someone that's just not coachable, you say that you want to make money, you say that you want to succeed, but you're just not coachable, not willing to go outside your comfort zone, then there's parts of this that does encourage you to go outside of your comfort zone. And so I hope you get that. Very cool. All right. When you stay to the end, you'll have a very clear vision of exactly how to get more sales and signups faster and easier than ever before. So why am I qualified to teach this? Why I learned from me? Because I know, let me know who's on here. And this is your very first time you've ever seen me train anything. And so, Rodrigo, I am going to talk about Instagram. Love the gram, love the IG Reels. And so the platform I'm using, Paul and Debbie, is called StreamYard. So why am I qualified to teach this? Why should you learn from me? Well, I have made millions through social media. I was the number one incomer of a network marketing company. I built an Inc. 5000 company, shared the stage with a lot of names that you've probably, seen, heard of, or know of. But the most exciting part is the last 3 years specifically, I've helped network marketers just like you bring in over 300,000 new customers, 71,000 new reps, and achieve 14,000 rank advances. That's what makes me me feel the best is, hey, yeah, I was able to do it for me, but can I help others do it? And that's exactly what we specialize in, is helping you get more results. And so imagine just feeling better about your home business. Now, I know you may have come onto this and you're, sitting at home and maybe you're frustrated with your results, or, maybe, today wasn't, that great, or whatever. Just like, let's take a chill pill just for a little bit and just start feeling better about our home business. Like, what if you just started feeling that way? Imagine, seeing, what are those friends that are doubting you? I had plenty of friends doubt me. I had plenty of people doubt me. But imagine those friends eating their words. Imagine them seeing you succeed. Imagine maybe for you, maybe it's being featured in interviews or being asked to speak on stage. Is that anyone's goal? I'm curious. Does anyone have a desire to speak on more stages, or be on podcasts, or be interviewed? Yeah, hope so. And so maybe you want to see teammates thank you on social media. I mean, that's awesome, right? That's super cool to have people thank you and go publicly and say how awesome you helped them and how much you impacted them. And so let's imagine some good things just for a little bit, and then we can go back to being mad and angry. I'm just kidding. Hopefully you don't. But maybe you've tried social media to get more prospects, reach outs. Maybe you've tried begging friends and family. Maybe you've sent a lot of messages to strangers, cold messaging. Maybe you've done a lot of Facebook Lives, but you're just not getting any results. Or maybe you've been encouraged to attempt to find an automatic funnel that does autopilot cash and builds your business automatically for you. And, to me, anytime I see that word auto, the more times I see it, the less likely I think it's going to work, to be honest. And so, I want to recognize that I know you've probably tried a lot of different things. I do think what we're going to cover tonight is different. I think it will help you. It's helped a lot of people already, and we have a lot more people to impact and a lot more people to help. And so there's a new player in the game, and that is the short video influencer framework. And I'm telling you, Facebook Reels, hot. Now, I know that it's not in every country just yet, but as soon as it opens in your country, I would definitely encourage you to do it. And so I would just want to share, one thing to point out here is, we're not spending any ads on these. And of course, results are going to vary, but hey, what they're doing is finally they've adopted the algorithm, a lot of the algorithm of TikTok. And so that's why you'll see people like, one of our inner circle coaches, Michelle McKenzie, she has a Facebook reel that has over 2.1 million views. And so what they're doing is they're taking your content, just like TikTok started. They kind of started, they started the fire, and they changed their algorithm to show it just to people they thought might like it, whether they know you or not. That's very different. It's very different. And so if you look on here, I have, quite a few videos that are getting some decent views. I got one down the bottom left at 1.1 million. And then, one on the bottom middle has 900,000. And I haven't updated these. I actually know both of them are more than that now. And so these things are hot. I'm not spending ads on them. I'm not sure I could, but these are on my profile, so I couldn't. And so they're hot. You need to know about these things. But I want to share with you the origin story of how we got to the short video influencer framework, because it's important for you to know. In my 16 years of being a full-time marketer, I've never seen anything like it. There has never been a better opportunity for you to get in front of people that don't know you yet. And this is how you do it, is through these short videos. And so, by far, no question, the short video is now the dominant player on Instagram, Facebook, and it all started with TikTok. And so here's how I stumbled upon this. I talked to a friend of mine who used to be in our mastermind, and he told me that he had people in his team that had struggled on Facebook, had never made much money, weren't influencers, that went over to TikTok and started making thousands of dollars a month. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, really? Now, if he told me, I'm so glad he told me this story. And what's interesting is the reason he told me is he wanted me to create a course for it, because he says, I love the way you teach my team. I'd love for you to create a course so my team can buy it. And so, he tells me this. And what got my attention is that they weren't influencers. Now, if someone said, hey, this influencer went over to this new platform and they blew it up, it's like, oh, okay, they're an influencer. Like, that's kind of how it works. But he was telling me non-influencers were going over and crushing it on a new marketing platform. So I had to pay attention. I had to figure it out. Didn't have a TikTok account, didn't have any TikTok, didn't have any followers or anything like that. And plus, I kind of had a bias. I thought, well, isn't TikTok just for like young people? I thought it was like kind of like Snapchat almost. And so I'm like, I don't know. I had kind of not wanted to do it. But as soon as he told me that average ordinary people were getting amazing results, I'm like, okay, well, it's my duty. I have to figure that out. And so what if you don't like TikTok? Well, don't worry. Tonight, all the strategies that I'm going to share, they work on Instagram Reels and they work on the new Facebook Reels if that's open to you in your country. And oh, by the way, if you're going to do Instagram Reels or you're going to do Facebook Reels, why not upload it to TikTok? Like that's silly not to. All right. And so this is you creating one video one time and putting it in 3 different locations at least. Now there's other places, but I found that they just don't perform as well as the big 3. The big 3 are not necessarily in order: Facebook Reels, Instagram Reels, and TikTok. And so if you're going to make one of them, you might as well update all 3. And again, I know because people are going to comment, Facebook Reels may not be open to you in your country. Now, I had to learn this, but I was a little nervous because I've always sucked at technology and video, and especially video editing. I don't know about you, but I have like 15 apps that I've paid for over the years that are video editing apps because they sold me on their commercials, their ads. You know, I see this ad and you just like this, and the hair is flowing, and they're in a cup of tea, and now they're flying, and I'm like, wow, that seems really easy. But every time I ever tried any of these things, I could never get them to work. Well, so that's why I was a little bit nervous. But here's what I found. I found that TikTok really got it right. They actually made it very simple. It's actually very simple to do a lot of seemingly complex stuff on their platform. And so I was just dedicated to doing it. I was dedicated to learning it. I had to go through the muck and mire to learn this stuff so I could teach it to you. And so there had to be a framework. I didn't see anyone really teaching this. I saw people doing a lot of tips and tricks and secrets and all these different things, but nothing was like, here's soup to nuts, exactly how to do them to increase your chances to go viral, to increase your chances to generate more leads, et cetera. And so I wanted to do that. And so this was my path. I started a TikTok account. I started testing different ideas. And this was when I started that, they didn't even have Instagram Reels, right? So this was the only player in town when it came to short videos. And then later Instagram Reels came out. And so I started a TikTok account, started testing different ideas. I wanted to learn faster. So I put together some different experts and I ran a TikTok and Profit event. And it was awesome. And it's funny because while people were learning, so was I. And then I ran a TikTok summit where I brought in even more experts. And while people were learning, so was I. I interviewed a bunch of different superstars, including people I'll mention toward the end, Paul and Gabe, studied their accounts. And between myself and our amazing team, Nicole and Stacy and Michelle, and so many other people that helped us with this, we cracked the code and created a framework that greatly increases your chances of getting more views, of going viral, of adding more followers. And we've tested it and it just works like crazy. And so this doesn't have you having to dance or lip sync. You can do those things, right? But how do you take advantage of this amazing opportunity and still keep it around your business? And so I appreciate the likes and comments. That's really sweet. I appreciate it. But I discovered another way, and it led me to create a framework that will work for any network marketer. And so I'm telling you right now, I've seen a lot of things over 16 years. I've seen the rise and fall of Google AdWords. I've seen so many different things. Nothing has ever worked like what's working right now. Nothing. There is nothing that has ever existed that had such a good chance of you getting in front of people that don't know you. It's never happened. And so this is the easiest, fastest way for you to get leads, sales, and signups as a network marketer. And so here it is. Here's the short video influencer framework. So it starts with research hacks, existing video analysis, repurposing, timing for maximum engagement, and the conversion manifesto. The reason that number 5 is important, because we do teach you how to close leads. The reason that's important is there are a lot of people that are, getting a lot of views, getting a lot of subscribers or followers or whatever, but still not making much money. And so, we have helped a lot of people who have never done TikTok actually start an account, start propagating that to Instagram Reels, etc., and start making money. And part of that is with the conversion manifesto. And so here's what some others are saying. And a lot of times these guys are actually on. I love to give them shout outs. But Marilyn's on, or actually, I don't know that she's on. But Marilyn, she went from 39 followers to over 1,000 followers. Dawn, she added 1,800 followers, got her first sale, which is pretty cool. Isabella, who I know is on, I saw her earlier. Her views went from 16 to 20 views to 2 to 5,000 views. Like, that's crazy. That's awesome. And then our buddy Forrest, who he might be on as well, he had an engagement increase of over 690,000%, which is, a little crazy, but after a lot of years and a lot of money invested, I know how to do it the hard way. In this class, you're going to get the easy way. And so here's what you'll learn tonight. Number one, how to generate leads and excited buyers with our espresso strategy. Brand new marketing strategy is working like crazy. How you can finally get more results on social media, regardless of your age or understanding of technology. I don't know if you feel this way, but maybe you feel, oh, well, will I be the old one over there? Believe me, that's not the case. And I'm going to break it down statistically why that's true. Secret number 3, how to quickly get more people seeing your stuff on social media without being an influencer or having a lot of followers. And if nothing else, I want you to start making more money in less time. Now, I would love a commitment from you. I would love for you to say that you're going to take action on at least one thing that I teach tonight. And so drop me your favorite, let's do this, let's go, let's rock and roll, whatever your favorite phrase is around that. And I'd love to see that. Whatever. Yeah, Allison says she felt that way. OG category. Nice. That's funny. You'll see. But if you're ready to rock and roll, make sure you drop that. All right. I know there's a delay on the comments, so I'm going to move forward. All right. Secret number 1, how to generate leads. Okay, there we go. Brian, I'm in. I like it. So how to generate leads and excited buyers with our espresso strategy. So here's the framework, right? I talked about research hacks, video analysis, repurposing, traffic timing, and conversions. And here's how I discovered it. So the person that brought this to me, as far as why I should be learning TikTok and why he specifically wanted me to learn TikTok so that his team could buy the course that I create, is John Melton. Now, John was one of our mastermind members. He joined our mastermind back in 2015. And at the time, he was a 6-figure earner. He was doing well. He is now a multiple 6-figure monthly earner. So he makes multiple 6 figures every single month. That's pretty cool. And that's him and his beautiful wife, John. That's John and Nadia. They're amazing. But he's the one that told me that he had non-influencers in his team that were crushing it on TikTok. And so, okay, I had to learn it. And so I had a pretty funny experience. So I go on TikTok and I'm doing what I do, right? I'm, sharing business tips and sales tips and social media tips. And then I get this wonderful comment. It's from Lenny Phoenix. And he says, you're giving advice and you don't even get a lot of views. Anyways, no hate. Merry Christmas. And so I, really enjoyed that. And I decided to do a video response. And so I do a video response, and it is not, a clap back. I didn't make fun of them or say, hey, loser, right? I didn't do any of that stuff because that's just not my energy. That's just not, who I am. And, but I said, hey, you know what? You're right, right? You're right. I am just getting started over here. I have a new account and I've created success in other places, but you're right. I don't have a huge following. But by the way, why is it that someone has to be the expert or the guru for us to learn anything? Why is that the case? And so drop a comment if you like that way of thinking. Hit it or smash the like button. And isn't that true? I mean, if someone loses 10 pounds, but maybe they're still not in their perfect shape or whatever, can we learn from them how they lose the 10 pounds? What do they do differently? And so the point I was making is that, hey, maybe we can learn from people that aren't, gurus, that aren't just experts. And so I do this video. At the time, I have around 300 followers, something like that, not a lot. And so I post it and I go, I'm chasing the kids. It was a Saturday. And I come back and it has 20,000 views. Now, this doesn't make any sense because I only had 300 followers. Now, think about Facebook. If you only had 300 friends on Facebook, or hell, screw it, let's say you had 5,000 friends. If you had 5,000 friends, What's the chances of you getting 20,000 views on a video? Pretty unlikely. Pretty unlikely. I would say almost impossible. I don't want to say impossible because, there's that one lady with the Chewbacca mask that got millions. There's, my friend Courtney Looper, who had the goat on a trampoline thing and got millions of views. So I'm not saying it's impossible. It's just extremely unlikely. So I thought it was a mistake. I'm like, there's no way this has 20,000 views. Like I had never seen that before. I'd never ever seen a video get that many views that quickly. And so I closed the app, I reopened it, it had 22,000 views. And so then later that day, 30,000, 40,000. And I haven't gone back and done a screenshot of it, but I'm pretty sure it's well over 50,000 now. And I'm like, holy crap. Like that means it didn't care that I didn't have a lot of followers. This is amazing. This is like incredible. And you know what? I'm willing to bet that there are less than 1% of all network marketers that are even on TikTok. It is such a huge opportunity. And this really isn't a TikTok training. It's really a short video training. What I'm encouraging you to do is to do videos like like TikTok likes them, right? And then use them on Instagram Reels, use them on Facebook Reels, etc. And so after that is when I really started this journey of, oh my God, I got to go hard. I gotta really dive deep and learn all these different things so that I can teach it to others. And so that's what we did. Now, step one is research hacks. If you are in a niche and you're not sure like what ideas would be good for you to post if you do decide to go on TikTok, don't worry. There's a way that you can do research on TikTok, and I assure you, you will find amazing ideas for anything. And I looked at credit repair, I looked at financial services, I looked at insurance, I looked at travel, I looked at, of course, the easy ones, weight loss, skincare, nutrition, health and wellness. What else? Athletic wear. And I found so many great ideas with so many great headlines and cover images, etc. Really, there's a really powerful way to do that. And then from there, you decide, okay, what do I want to do with this video? Now, do I want to repurpose it? Do I want to remix it? Do I want to duet it or stitch it? You have a lot of options that you just didn't have a few years ago. And then, of course, you're doing our repurposing because I don't see the point in doing an Instagram reel and not having that same video on TikTok. I don't see the point in having a TikTok and not having it on Instagram Reels. And if Facebook Reels is open in your area, then having it in there too. And so then we started testing traffic and timing, and we learned how to actually maximize that. And so, we had Sheila Dunn increase her engagement by 252%. Marilyn, I talked about. Isabella, 16 to 20 views to 2 to 5,000 views. And here's who we found this will work for: financial services, athletic wear, skincare, weight loss, hair care, health and wellness, credit repair, travel, phone services, jewelry, home care. And honestly, anybody who has your customer shop or do research online. If your customer shops or does research online, then this is the number one marketing play that you could be doing right now. Whether you're a plumber, whether you own a air conditioning company, whether you're a network marketer, whether you're a chiropractor or masseuse, this is the number one marketing play because it increases your chances of getting in front of people that don't already know you so much more than anything else you could possibly do. And so just a quick recap there. We've talked about that. Secret number 2, how to finally get more results regardless of age or understanding of technology. This is no longer just for the youth and no need for technical expertise. See, TikTok did something really cool, and that it did what technology should do. It became easier. It is actually, and I know that when you enter something new, you automatically think, oh, that's going to be complicated. I'm not going to be able to learn it. But that's not the case with TikTok. I've seen some very technically challenged people navigate TikTok and figure it out. But I want to share some numbers with you. So there are 370 million TikTok users over age 30. I don't know about you, but is that surprising? Okay. How many people do you think are over age 40? What's your guess? What's your guess? Drop me in the comment. See if you get it right. So there are 370 million TikTok users over age 30. How many over age 40? Here it comes. Did you comment? Okay. 200 million TikTok users over age 40. 200 million. Just so you understand, that is close to the population of the United States. What's the United States at? 250, 300? Something like that? I mean, it's not that far off. Okay. Now check this out. 70 million TikTok users over age 50. Crazy. And oh, by the way, the oldest TikTok user, and if you're on here and you're older than this, then you please tell me, because I'm going to send you a prize or something. All right. The oldest TikTok user is 110 years old out of Wales. Now, didn't this just blow your mind? And by the way, when you come on TikTok, it's not like you're just shown 18-year-olds. You're shown for what you like. They actually pay attention to what videos are you looking at, what videos are you scrolling past, and they cater your content to what they understand that you like. And so if you happen, like, I remember there was, what was the thing? I forget. There was one joke that I really liked. And so every time I saw it, I would watch it. And so I would just get more of them. And so like, I would be like, oh, there's 10 of them, right? Because they're like, oh, he likes this. Show him more of that. And by the way, I didn't know any of these people. I'm just seeing things, content that I liked. That's that power of TikTok. And so I was pretty nervous for my hatred of video editing, but I want to show you something cool. Now again, hey, results are vary. I'm not going to tell you you're going to get 50,000 views on every video you do or anything like that. But what I'm doing is an apples to apples comparison. These are the videos that I followed the influencer framework with, the short video influencer framework with. These next videos are the ones I did before I understood it, from the same account. That's what's important, from the same account. So 400 views, 630, 116. Pretty lame. 50,000, 30,000, 44,000, 32,000. So if you're more in this camp of this is how many views you're getting, then you could very easily be in the next camp of getting tens of thousands of views if you do them in a certain way. And that's what we're telling you. That's what we're sharing with you. And so you don't have to be young, take advantage, and you don't have to be super technical for you to figure out how to do this. You just need to follow the framework. Secret number 3, how to get more people seeing your stuff on social media without being an influencer. So remember, I didn't have a TikTok account, right? I started it. I had a couple hundred people over there. And like so many things in my life, when I started, people laughed at me. People said, oh, why are you making these dumb videos? No one's even viewing them, right? And so Lenny Phoenix, right? But he gave me that spark. I'm so grateful for him. Thank you. And so this really has changed the game with how to get more engagement, how to get more views and sales from people that you don't know. Now, in the past, it was very common for someone to say, oh, I just, I burn out my warm market, or I don't have a warm market, or there's nobody left. Where do I find people? Well, do some of these, because you're going to get in front of people that have never seen you before, and you're going to be able to connect with people that you otherwise wouldn't have ever connected with. And so, you remember the story, and now we have thousands of students that have proven this. And so, Dawn, she gained 1,800 followers, got her first sale. Sheila increased her interactions by 45%. Alana, who I think she's on here, she actually got our OMI course, and her very first video got 1,100 views in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds. It's crazy. And so I'm curious, if you just did these 3 secrets, do you think these 3 secrets, do you think you could get more leads and views? Boy, I sure hope so. I sure hope so. But what we covered so far, we talked about how to generate leads, excited buyers, how to get more results regardless of age or technology, and how to get more people seeing your stuff, even if you're not an influencer. And so has this been helpful so far? I hope so. Hope so. Oh, and thank you for the stars. Someone asked me the other day, they're like, why do you have stars and why do I got to pay for them? They're not my stars. They're Facebook stars, but I do benefit from them. So I always appreciate when someone sends me a star. It's very nice. And so let me ask you a question. Would it be okay for me to offer you more help? Would it be okay for me to guide you at a deeper level? And so here's the deal. Before I get to Q&A, I created something called the 1-Minute Influencer. It contains our entire short video influencer framework, exactly how to implement it, and as of just recently, we're now including our 7-day TikTok challenge. This was designed for the person who doesn't have a TikTok account. So if you're on here and you're like, I don't have a TikTok account, I haven't done anything, then the 7-day TikTok challenge, which is now included with our course, is something that will absolutely help you and walk you through step by step, giving you ideas for every day for the next 7 days or whenever you decide to start. And that's totally included as no charge as part of our course. Let me share with you some of the takeaways from the 7-day TikTok challenge. So Amanda, what's up, Amanda? She talks about, I was terrified to do a silly TikTok video before this challenge. It showed me how videos are easy and fun. I've added 34 followers and one of her videos has 700 views. That's excellent. Marilyn, well, she has since blown up. All right. And so now she's over 10,000 followers. She has videos that have over 100,000 views. Just absolutely amazing. And I will tell you, because she shared with me, Marilyn is over 60 and fabulous, and she is crushing it on TikTok. Julie, this challenge helped me push outside my comfort zone, gain 63 new followers, and these videos are highly effective for building your own engaged community. Paula, my number 6 video reached over 46,000 views and gained over 200 new followers, and I have a ton of leads. Monica, this is hands down the funnest, in-depth, step-by-step training I've ever received. The value is worth way more than I paid. When your first video gets over 500 views overnight, you know they are onto something. Carrie, I've gained approximately 300 new followers in just the past couple of days. Pretty cool. So the Unlock the Talk challenge, it was myself and a lot of our rockstar friends and coaches and some of our clients that created this for you. And it's just amazing. And it's included in our course, The 1 Minute Influencer. Now, before I get to Q&A, I just want to share this with you. Here's the course. It's the 1 Minute Influencer, and we do have it on special tonight for you if you would like to grab it. But it teaches you how to create amazing short videos, know how to use those trickier TikTok features, as well as use them on Instagram Reels and now Facebook Reels. Get your videos seen by the masses on these platforms, more people reaching out to you, repurpose that content to get more reach, and a whole lot more. We invested a lot of money in testing, tracking, and optimizing. And so you're getting the 1 Minute Influencer, which is a $497 course. I'm going to actually give you a special, but we have sold it for that, just so you're aware. I have sold this for $497, but we're actually going to give you a nice discount tonight and a lot more bonuses. And so, we kind of ask ourselves, what else do you need to make sure that you have success? So we have our 7 content ideas super pack. And one of the big major blocks that people have were, how do I come up with content? In fact, you may be thinking, well, I don't know what to talk about, right? Well, the 1 Minute Influencer, we tackle that right away. So you get our 20 short video content ideas that work in any niche, our 7-week power content blueprint, the 33 sample titles that work with any niche, and of course, you're getting the bonus of the 7-day Unlock the Talk challenge. So you're getting the 1 Minute Influencer, the content ideas super pack, almost $1,000 worth of value, and maybe you'd like to see some examples. And so we have our short video reviews masterclass. And they go through and show you exactly real world examples that are working right now. So you get the 3 keys to building authority. You get 9 recorded short video reviews by our master coaches here and 6 recorded Q&A sessions so that you just understand everything there is to know about what you need to know. And so the content idea super pack, the master sessions, the course, almost $1,500 worth of value. And maybe you're wondering, okay, we've seen some good examples of people adding hundreds of views. And we've even seen a couple examples of people getting tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of views. But is anyone really like just destroying this thing, like really, really crushing it? And so I'm including our success interviews with Paul and Gabe. Now, these are 2 amazing rock stars that built huge followings using short videos, and I interviewed them to learn exactly how did they do it, and I share that with you. So this shares how Paul went from 0 to 250,000 followers, and this was in a very short period of time, like 4 or 5 months. How Gabriel went from 0 to 750,000 followers in 8 months. This is crazy, and I got really nitty gritty with them. I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? Well, how'd you do that? And there were tips from both of these guys that really helped us create this framework. So I'm very grateful for them. I love giving them exposure, and that's one of the bonuses that you actually get: the super pack, the master sessions, the interviews, and then does it show you everything? Well, there's one major thing that needed to be added, and that is how to create compelling images. So, while you're scrolling on TikTok or anything, right? What makes you stop? Is it the person? It might be, but it's probably the image, right? It's probably the image that you see of, oh, what's that? Right. And so we teach you how to create compelling images so you get more engagement and views. So this is the persuasive image accelerator. You get how to make great images that boost short video viewership. And this is something that some people like, some people don't use, but we actually show you how to create your own landing capture pages. Very simple. You put them in your bio, and that's where you drive people to. If you use that strategy, which we've had a lot of our students use and get really good results with. And so you get the 1 minute influencer, the super PAC, the master sessions, the interviews, the image accelerator, and again, it's something that we know it works. It works like crazy. We've seen it over and over and over. Alana, 1,100 views the first 30 seconds. She just enrolled her first international business partner and got her third lead. Marilyn, we now know that she's way up there now. Isabella, we talked about her. Tiffany got 1,300 views on her IG Reels. Sheila, 252% increase in engagement. Laura, over 1,000 plays on her Reels. The huge increase with Forrest. And so what if this finally gave you the courage to play full out? And I've already told you, this is the number one marketing strategy that's working right now. There is no question to that. Zero question. And what if this equipped you to play full out? And so remember, I've talked about these different ladies that have absolutely been crushing it and all these different stats. And so what if this just gave you the confidence and clarity to start doing more on these platforms and start growing your following? Would that be worth it to you? I really think it would. And so I had two options. I had option one. I could create a comprehensive step-by-step course, make it lifetime updates, include a bunch of bonuses, or I could make a much smaller course. And, it'd be cheaper, right? It'd be a smaller investment, but not include lifetime updates. And, it'd be good for a certain period of time and then, would no longer work. I chose number one. I wanted, this is the only course that is in our library that you get lifetime updates. And the reason that I did that is because it's changing. I mean, everything changes so fast. And so, like, there have been many renditions of this over just the small period of time we've had it out. And almost, not every week, but almost every week, we add a new little trick, a new little strategy that we found to be working. Recently, we added a training on Facebook Reels because they just came out. They're pretty new, so we have a training in there on specifically Facebook Reels. And so I chose number one. And so, what's hitting the next rank worth it to you? Not just monetarily. How would you feel? Right? Would that feel pretty good? Would you start to feel better about your journey? I really think it's worth it, and I think we can help you get there. And so this is something we could take all these bonuses and sell for $9.97. In fact, for the general public, we sell this for $4.97 every single day on the website. But because you're here today, you can actually get it for $3.97. Now, we have payment options, and I'm going to get into questions and answer. But for $3.97, you can get everything that I talked about today, including the Unlock the Talk challenge at higdongroup.com/get-OMI. higdongroup.com/get-OMI. Now, there are payment options on there, just so you're aware. So you can, pick a payment plan. I do want to point out, because sometimes people are like, I wish you had a 10 pay. And it's like, well, if you're wanting a 10 pay, then that's like a credit card, right? Put it on a credit card and, pay it off as you can. But we do have a couple options of payments on there. We don't have an unlimited number of options, but if you have flexibility with your credit card, then, you could play with that. But we've invested a lot of money testing, tweaking, and perfecting this thing so that you wouldn't have to. And so I know that this will help you. I absolutely know. We stand behind this product. We know that it's a great product and will really, really help you step by step get more results out of social media, and in a manner that I think is the best way to do it right now. And that's at higdongroup.com/get-OMI, higdongroup.com/get-OMI. So your first option, get the step-by-step course, run with us and really get our help. Or you could either keep doing what you're doing, right? Or try to learn it on yourself. I think that's that would be very difficult to learn what we have in this course, especially around converting, around mindset. I even have a video in there on why you won't do videos, and it kind of challenges you, gets in your face a little bit. But that may be what you need, right? Maybe you need someone to get in your face and get you to start doing the things to change your life and the life of your family. And so check it out, higdongroup.com/get OMI. We do have a 30-day guarantee. If you get this and you're not absolutely blown away and you don't think it's the best course you've ever gotten, and then hey, we will refund your money. That's on us. But I believe if you are honest and you actually go through it, you're going to be blown away. And if you start to implement some of the things we teach in there, you're going to see your business completely change. And so now that you're armed with this, are you going to try and figure it out on your own? Or are you going to grab the course and get our help to go fast? And so I hope you do. And so one last time here, the 1-minute influencer, the super PAC, master session, success interviews, the TikTok challenge. It's not shown on here, over $2,000 of value. And I won't say for the first 50, but I will say for anyone that does grab it tonight, I'm going to throw this in. It's a 2-day marketing workshop. People paid $1,500 to hear me teach this. You're going to get it as a free bonus. And that's anyone that gets it tonight. So you're getting the 1-minute influencer course, the super PAC, the master sessions, the success interviews, image accelerator, the 2-day workshop recordings. So that's over $3,000 worth of value. And of course, you get the Unlock the Talk challenge as well. And that's all for $397, or you have your payment plan there. And so higdongroup.com/get OMI. One question I always get is, do you get the course right away if you do the payment option? Yes, this isn't layaway. You actually do get it, right away. And so it's digital. You just open it up on your computer or wherever, and you can start to go through it. And so I want to go through some questions. But again, if you want to follow along and see all the different things that you're getting, higdongroup.com/get OMI. So one of the questions, do you teach how to do the fancy TikTok stuff like changing clothes instantly, putting hand on camera and it changes, etc.? Yes, actually, we have a lot of those popular moves in the course, and just go through. That would be under the content part, and so make sure you go through that. Sean, I have over 1,300 YouTube videos for online business. I'm doing research on TikTok. When you say cover image, what are you referring to? The thumbnail? I'm not on TikTok at this second, just looking for clarity. Yes, in YouTube language, you would call it the thumbnail. It's the preview. It's what someone sees before they actually click it to watch. And it's one of the biggest determinants of if they click it to watch. And so, yes, we definitely, that's what we mean. And that's what we cover. Rachel, do you recommend doing a video a day on TikTok or more? So we teach you how to do these quickly. And so, we do suggest, this is, it's kind of like going to the gym, right? So if you have a goal of being in really, really good shape, you should probably go to the gym every day, right? But does that mean that if you don't go every day, you only go a few days a week, that it's not beneficial? Well, no, of course it's beneficial, right? And so I would suggest that you get consistent on there for sure. But if you're not, that doesn't mean that, it's not beneficial of you posting there when you can. So I hope that helps. Mara, I'm a stay-at-home mom, age 45 with a young son, so I feel like an oddball on TikTok. I mean, you're starting to become the majority, right? So like this isn't even a question. There's over 200 million of you. And so, oh, by the way, those stats are like, I don't know, that article I found is like 6 months old. And so, I mean, there might be double of you on there. So there's literally over 200 million. And so how do I stand out when tons of people are in TikTok in the same business as me? You do you, right? How does anyone stand out anywhere? Do you, right? So you look at what's working and you put your little flavor on it. It's not, and we teach you, how to take, that's part of the step number 2, the existing video analysis. And so that's you analyzing it. And we teach you, okay, here's some options you can do with an existing video, right? You can duet it, you can stitch it, you can remix it, you can take the concept of it, you can use the sound of it. And so we teach you that, but don't feel like you're the oddball. Gregory, how do we connect it to other social media accounts, Facebook, YouTube? how do we, oh, so you're asking like how to use this information for there. Well, I mean, all of the conversion stuff would apply. Some of the other stuff, I mean, YouTube, they have YouTube shorts, which I think may take off at some point. Right now, from my observation, they're not doing that great, but it's a little bit, different. If you want success on YouTube, you're typically going to be cranking out 10-minute plus videos. I mean, that's just a fact. And so there's a lot of the mindset applies to all those things. The conversion applies to all those things. Repurposing, so I do one video and I'll usually upload it to TikTok first, and then I'll upload it to Facebook Reels and Instagram Reels, right? And so that's, but there are different nuances, especially when you're talking about like YouTube, LinkedIn, et cetera. Were any videos promoted or all organic? Every video I showed you in this presentation was organic, meaning I did not pay for them to get views. So every one of them, even the ones that are, one was over 1 million and one's close to 1 million, all organic. That's all free traffic. That's what I'm trying to tell you here, right? When I say organic, free, I didn't pay anything to get over 1 million views. Do you know how much in ads you would have to spend to get over 1 million views on a video? A lot of money, a lot. My guess would be $16,000. That's my guess. And that's only because we run a lot of ads and I see how many views they get based on how much we spend. So I would say for you to get 1 million views on a video, I'd say my guess would be a minimum $16,000. But every single video I showed in this presentation did not have any ads behind it. So I hope that helps. David, you think it would help to grow my Origins of Success podcast? So there you go. Give your podcast a little shout out. Yes. What you would do is you would take your content and you would come up with different ideas from it. So it would be, maybe there's 4 or 5 takeaways. And so you would just create 4 or 5 little short videos and obviously encourage them to go. And I would, for you, I might put my podcast link in your bio. And so in your short videos, you're saying, here's one takeaway from me and whatever, if it was an interview, and, click the link in my bio to listen. That's how I would do it. But yes, totally. Okay. Bernie, what do I say to get the people that comment on my videos over the Facebook or Instagram? What do I say to get the people that comment on my videos over the Facebook or Instagram? So I think you're saying what to do differently, maybe. I will tell you that. Oh, I see. I think you're saying how do I get people that comment on my TikTok videos to connect with me over on Facebook or Instagram? Okay, so I don't know, especially Facebook. I don't know that I would make it a priority to try to get people from TikTok over to Facebook, and it's because there's a lot of people disenfranchised with Facebook. There's a lot of people that aren't crazy about the meta, right? And so Instagram, I don't think there's as much. I think there's a lot of TikTokers that just don't like Facebook. And so, I don't know that I would try to get TikTokers over on my Facebook, but pushing them to Instagram is fine. I do like the prospecting mechanisms of Instagram better than TikTok. TikTok, you got to be following someone. It's a little clunky to me, and so I think it's fine to get them over on Instagram, which not that difficult. You could have it mentioned in your bio and point people there in your videos or content. Jonathan, another question around the cover image. So it's what people see. So think of it like a storefront. So let's say that you fix vacuums, right? I don't know. I'm just, throwing something out there. So you fix vacuums, right? So what would you have on your storefront? We fix vacuums. What if you didn't have that on your storefront? And I could drive by your place and look over, and I don't know what that store does. I have no idea what's it about. What do they have in there? And so what's the likelihood of me pulling over and going into that store? Like 0, right? So when you do a video, but you don't put a cover image over it, then people that don't know you, very unlikely that they click it. That's why our persuasive image accelerator is so powerful and so needed. Because you may have amazing stuff in that store, but if there's no sign, people aren't going to go in it. It's a very, very similar to what we're talking about here with your videos. Evan, does it cover converting leads? That's one of the major sections is converting. It's called conversations and conversions, and it's exactly how to convert leads. So yes, we definitely do. It'd be wild for us not to. Do you talk about how to convert followers into conversations? Yeah, we do actually. So it's how to convert commenters into conversations, how to convert followers into conversations. And so it's I wouldn't overthink it, but we do teach it. We do teach it. Okay, does sampling products work? Okay, so in general, does sampling products work? Yeah, you have to track it so that you know if it works or not. You have to know your numbers, right? And so I've definitely seen sampling products. I don't know if you mean, does doing TikToks of sampling products work? I don't know if that's what you're asking, but you would test that out. I've seen people do it successfully. I don't know what kind of sample you have, but I would test that out. Definitely worthy of testing. Colleen, I have a deaf team. Can they benefit from TikTok? I mean, man, I don't know if this will sound strange or not, but social media has never been as friendly to deaf as it is right now. And because, almost everyone that uploads to TikTok, they also smack captions on it. Now with Instagram, you actually have a captions sticker. You just drag the sticker on and boom, you got captions. It's crazy. And so, yeah, for sure. You have more tools at your, at your availability, and majority of those videos are captioned anyway. So for sure. Christine, so the purpose is for us to generate leads or, yeah. I mean, purpose is generate leads and sales. We tend to lean more on how for you to generate leads, because I want you to have a whole bunch of leads. So even if you suck at closing at first, that you're still able to convert some. But when you go through our conversations and conversion piece in the course, you'll really get better at closing. And so, yeah, we definitely want you generating more leads, more sales, build a bigger following, etc. Tasha, TikTok challenge, awesome, very cool. Went from 5 followers to over 1,000. That's awesome. That's amazing. Kate, what's up? I just saw her a couple weeks ago. Gained 1,000 followers in 3 weeks after being stagnant for months. Very, very cool. Well, I hope this was helpful. And, again, for those that move forward tonight, you're getting that bonus, that 2-day marketing workshop, higdongroup.com/GetOMI, higdongroup.com/GetOMI. I'm going to hop off here, and I hope you have a good night. I hope you decide to grab the course. I do believe it will really, really help you. And let me just close my screen here. All right, stop sharing. And again, I just really appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. And I really believe we've seen this help so many people. And I appreciate you so very much. And Mark says, is Shalene teaching this? She's not. She's amazing. Right. I love Shalene. She's incredible. We have a little bit different take because we're so specific on network marketing, and we're so specific on our way of doing things. And so there's definitely some nuances. There's some things that I've definitely learned from Shalene. For example, the store analogy, I kind of got that by, kind of what she said. So I love Shalene. She's amazing, but it is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. And so again, hope it was helpful. I appreciate you so very much. higdongroup.com/GetOMI, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.